Hi, what can we get started for you today?
Let me get a number 2 with a large black coffee, please.
That will be $6.66.
Wait, I've heard your voice before. Didn't you used to work at like 911?
Sir, that will be $6.66.
But the guy with the horns, he wouldn't let me turn it off.
$6.66.
Oh my God. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you back here again. Welcome back. If you're a returning customer and if you're new, you get buckled in for a tight white knuckle trip with me today as we talk about some true crime. So, this video will be less than 666 seconds or 11 minutes and 6 seconds, or it's free. No one else would give you such an amazing offer as that. Now, I'm not wearing another band shirt today. Today, I'm wearing my Billy Bats shirt. This is a little Goodfellas action here, my favorite movie, and seems to be a nice Sunday shirt around the house. So now go home and get your shine box. Do me a favor and like this video right now. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and do that while we're there. And if you can drop a comment below at the end, that'd be great. Helps the video get out there to more people. Now, this episode is brought to you by Payne's Knife Sheaths in downtown Moscow, Idaho. No need for a knife when all you need is the sheath. Buy yours this month, and it comes with a speck of DNA from anyone you're looking to frame. Give us a few days, and we'll have the IgG all squared away. There's no one like Payne if you're looking to frame. So, most of us following the Idaho 4 case wondered about the latent shoe print that was found outside Dylan Mortensen's bedroom. Now, it was missed on the first pass by law enforcement, but a second pass with Amido Black, they found a latent Vans shoe print, and we know that Dylan wore Vans. So is she the one that left the print? We don't really know. But if so, does it impact the case? I mean, as I've previously mentioned in other videos, just because Brian Koberger has changed his plea to guilty, it does not remove all the strange and highly suspicious acts carried out by others involved in this story. Dylan Mortensen has definitely gotten a majority of the suspicion ever since we heard of the 8-hour delay in calling 911. That's everyone's reaction the first time they hear that. And since then, she's just done herself no favors with the information that's come out slow over time. So what is amido black? Well, it's also known as black or acid black, which is a protein stain used in forensic science to enhance a faint or invisible blood stain. If you're a true crime junkie like I am, then you've heard of this before. It's amazing all the tools that law enforcement has at its disposal, but there's still a handful, unfortunately, a handful of bad cops out there who want to game the system even more and slant it toward the prosecution. So the fact that it took Amido Black to bring up the Van shoe print means that there was blood in it, and that somebody had tried to clean it up. Now, apparently not well enough. But remember that most people have 2 feet. I mean, I might not, but a majority of humans do. So where's the other print? So if there are 2, then someone in that shoe was walking around that hallway area there at a minimum and stepped in blood along the way. And chances are, if there were 2 prints in the blood, then there would be likely dozens of them scattered throughout the house. Now, if it was Dylan who had the Vans on, then it's also likely that she walked around the house with someone else. So what about their shoe impressions? Was it Bethany? Don't know. More blood that someone, stepped in, just making more of a mess. And if you do the math, with a handful of friends who were stopping by that morning after getting a call from Dylan, there could be a lot of shoe prints to clean up. And they would have been better off walking around in stocking feet, since socks wouldn't have left a much of a print behind, and the other details would have been obscured, and then just throw them away with the rest of the waste. But this has been my theory for a while, that the cleanup was done for a couple of reasons, and one was to conceal anything left behind from those who actually did the crimes. And if Brian Kohberger did it, then why would they be cleaning it up? Unless they were involved with him. We don't know, we know that, there was someone there doing it because of the latent shoe print that wouldn't have been visible without the Amido black. So somebody had to have cleaned it up originally, as well as its partner, shoe print. And if that was done, then a cleanup had to have been done as well. Now that we've made that clear, hopefully, we must ask, what was the purpose of the cleanup beyond cleaning up any DNA left behind by the perpetrators? How about getting rid of all the shoe prints going from room to room? Because it would have been a mess, with the story they were trying to tell, if, they had been known to have discovered the bodies long before they called 911, like they tried to play off. It sounds just too fake to me, that 911 call. I know I've done other videos about it, but I think that call was somehow rehearsed and executed very, very badly. Now, if law enforcement saw all the footprints, then they would have known the story that these guys were laying down was just totally not true. And so then what would that mean? Well, the obvious thing is they're somehow involved in the mess. I mean, why would they be trying to cover up something and conceal something if they weren't? Or being paid to do it, or something coerced in some way, allegedly. Now, I'm not sure at what level, but it seems like that is likely to me. They were one swipe of bleach solution to make that shoe print go away with the rest that they erased. One more swipe and they would have got them all. Someone got sloppy at the end, but in the case of the Idaho 4, that doesn't seem to matter, does it? I mean, the way this case has been engineered, it's been like predetermined that Kohberger was going to fall on the sword in the 11th hour right before the trial and bury the details so we don't ever get to see what they are. My guess is the information that they're going to release on the 23rd after the sentencing won't amount to much. But I see a lot of redacted text in my future. But it would be amazing, wouldn't it, to see the police interviews of Kohberger or Dylan, Bethany, Jack DeCore, Jack Showalter. Man, that would be some good stuff to be able to actually see what they asked them and talked about. But, that would be good for starters, let's just say. But we know that stuff's never going to be shared with us. We just know that. So what do you guys think? What do you think we're going to get in this document dump that we're going to get on the 23rd? I'd love to see some videos of some interviews with the police. But let me check out your input. If I see what you drop below, I'll also, be live with Lee of Devil's Advocate on Thursday, July 17th at 7 p.m. Central. And we're going to be talking about the Gilgo Beach murders. So I've been talking about pivoting to some other cases. So here's one. And I hope you guys will join me. I know a lot of you like the Idaho 4 stuff, but, there are other cases. So I'm going to talk about Gilgo Beach with Lee. It should be good. A lot of police corruption police corruption that makes Moscow look good, if you can believe that. So join in that conversation. Um, and I know that I've mentioned in the last two lives that I've done, but I know not everybody watches those. So I will be meeting with a surgeon tomorrow on the 14th, and there are some concerns that have come up with a CT scan that my doctor requested. And after my bout with necrotizing fasciitis, they had to reroute some of my plumbing in there to adjust to the new way of doing things. But, if I'm out for a little while, have no fear. I'm going to be in good hands and I'll be getting better, but I hope that it doesn't turn into much. But I'll do my best to keep you guys updated, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'd like to thank the membership here at the channel, members of the Horns High Club and the Mayhem Squad. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate it. And I also appreciate everyone out there who watches these videos. And if you haven't already done it, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.